I hope that in 50 years, if not tomorrow, the average church congregation will be likewise determined that none of its regular attenders would need any government welfare. The welfare state has usurped the God-designed role of families and churches, and it's time for us to take it back. Now, I understand that unravelling the rat's nest of the worst of socialism and consumerism in our cultures is no quick or easy task, but it does begin by changing our cultural values and conversations. For a start, the average Christian needs to be a whole lot more generous with their regular giving at church if the church is going to replace much of what the government currently does, like education and welfare. An interim step to offset the burden of heavy taxation and generous giving would be for a righteous government which claims to be invested in getting people off welfare and empowering mothers, families and local communities to make offerings designated for charity at church tax deductible. That would be wonderfully economical because the government would only lose a fraction of what was still entirely being directed to social safety nets. Yet it could reduce its costs by the whole amount given, if not more, given the heavy rates of volunteerism in church communities. What we can all do today is whatever we can. We have to be honest about the cliff we are heading for by promoting and/or abusing anti-mother ideas like abortion, childcare, consumerism, individualism, careerism, feminism, outsourcing education, pornography, promiscuity, sexual confusion, gender dysphoria, social media access for minors, and more you'll think of tomorrow. Motherhood is a sacred vocation, and we should pay double honour to those who devote every waking moment to its duties and opportunities. Of course, this isn't to demean or condemn mothers who have no choice or even choose to divide their time between work and children, but it is an intentional barbecue of the sacred cows of corrupted culture and satanic lies which sneer at vocational homemakers, wives and mothers. It's Mother's Day in Australia. I submit to you that the single best thing we can do for our culture and nation is to daily celebrate and promote the high calling of vocational motherhood and the biblical model for marriage and family as the cure for a dying culture.